Hey everyone, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to do a seated core series. So I love working and strengthening the core in sitting position because it's very functional and it teaches you a lot in terms of your ability to maintain a neutral spine and to really isolate your lower abdominals. So this is a really great exercise if you're just learning how to activate your abs. A lot of people tend to start ab exercises while they're laying on their back, but sitting is a really great option, especially if you are in your third trimester and you can't really tolerate laying on your back, or let's say you are early postpartum and just wanting to start some very simple exercises. This is a really great video for that. So you are going to sit at the edge of a chair. Now you want to think about, before you start, you want to think about elongating your spine, keeping your ribs stacked over your pelvis. You don't want to be anterior pelvically tilted and then flaring your ribs up. You also don't want to be tucking your ribs and your pelvis like this. So trying to find your happy medium. What kind of helps is thinking about there's a string pulling your head up and you're thinking about elongating, lengthening your spine. So what you're going to do is we're just going to start with some just seated ab activation. So you're going to think about breathing into your ribs and your belly, and then you're going to exhale and think about pulling your lower abdominals in like a zipper. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You kind of almost want to think about pulling your lower belly away from your pants. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now we're going to add some lean backs. So I'm going to have you inhale, exhale, pull in your lower abs at least 50%. Continue exhaling as you lean back, and then you'll inhale, come back up. So when you lean back, you don't want to curl and you don't want to arch. You want to think about keeping your ribs and your pelvis stacked as you hinge from your hips. So you're almost thinking about the hinge point is at your sits bones. You're rolling back towards the back of your sits bones. So if I'm sitting in the middle of my sits bones, I'm going to be rolling onto the back of my sits bones. So again, we'll have you inhale, exhale, inhale, come up, exhale. Now it really helps if you kind of look up towards the sky or the ceiling, because if you look kind of down, then you're going to be tucking your chin and that won't maintain a neutral spine. So again, you want to inhale and then you're going to exhale, inhale, exhale. Now you can put your hands up like this if you want. You can put them on your thighs. You can even cross them in front of your chest. Or if you want to hold a 5-pound weight, you can also do that. Now you only want to lean back as far as you can that you can control it. So if you start to lean back and you start to see some coning, or you bulge, or you start to lose control, or you start to feel lower back pain, that means you went too far. So really just think about going a small range if you can only tolerate that. Or if you want to go further, you can also go further. So that is a very simple way to do a lean back. If you want to make that a little bit harder, you can exhale and lean back, and you're going to hold it while you breathe. You can hold it for about 3 to 5 breaths. So how it goes again is you're going to inhale, exhale, pull in, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, come back up. So that is an endurance hold. So those are just a few variations that you can do in sitting. Again, you can even add some rotations. You can even add some leg lifts. There are a lot of different variations, so you can just play around, but just wanted to give you some few starters in terms of how you can start a seated core routine.